everyone. I am just going to share out. So how is everybody on this Friday glorious night? We have one in the chat. If you can say hello, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. If you could say hello. So last night we had issues with StreamYard. So tonight I'm not really expecting big things, but we will try and go forward because last night was just terrible. We have two in the chat, so I'll wait till we. Hiya, Irene, how you doing? Hope you and Amanda are well and the shows are going well. So tonight we were meant to have a guest, but unfortunately that person, Dan's not here. Unfortunately, circumstances get thrown in the way. What you like? Unfortunately, circumstances get thrown in the way. So unfortunately, that person had to cancel, but we will reschedule it, and it will be. No, you're fine. We will reschedule it. So tonight we're sort of going down rabbit holes, and why not thought about a Q&A where you can ask us any questions, no holds bar. I'm actually terrified about this one. But you can ask us any questions at all. I don't mind. And I'm sure the boys don't mind as well either. That's one of the ones that you say to yourself, oh, here's Bry's girlfriend. It's our Nettie.
Hello, my darling.
So Nettie, you can ask Bry any questions tonight in the group. Within reason.
Yeah, because you know for a fact I'll just answer them.
Oh, I'm sitting here and my eyes are already going squint because I don't know what's going to get asked. So everybody, hiya William. So everybody can ask any questions. They can be funny, they can be non-serious, they can be anything. They can be absolutely anything within reason. Please don't get me struck.
Yeah, things like how many times have you been exercised, Lois? You know.
Aye, well, there's always that. Always that. So I'm just sharing out just now. So how's everybody's week been? Every day well?
Marvellous. I'm actually on holiday now, so.
Dabby dozy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm in a good mood. I'm on 10 days holiday now.
Oh well.
I forgot you're on holiday because the kids are on holiday.
Well, that doesn't mean I'm on holiday. That just means I've actually booked it this week. Usually I would be there repairing everything they've broken, but.
Oh God. Right, Irene's first up. What colour of underwear are the guys wearing? Right, boys, come on. He's wanted that.
Black Calvin Kleins on.
Commandos.
There you go.
Oh, right,
boobs, bum, or legs. I can answer that one.
I can answer that one with my eyes shut.
Boobies.
Boobies.
William says none, Lil. Oh, for God's sake, this show's got to be alright tonight. I can see me getting struck.
It's only an opinion. That's all you've got to say. It's only an opinion.
This is very, very true. So shocking awe. It certainly is, Irene. This is what happens when my guest cancels. We go on the rampage.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing me black Calvin Kleins because I'm not wearing my kilt. Otherwise,
And I'm commando because I've got my Jimmy Bottoms on, so.
I'm sitting here trying so hard.
don't say that word.
And,
Yeah,
Yeah.
try to imagine that, you sweetie.
no, it's like being in one of the cars with no brakes. It's just like it's going to go crashing.
What, you mean a
So,
He'd be right.
so what rabbit hole do we start in?
Not
I
with
don't
Alice.
know. Well, we've had one question. Oh no, we've had two.
Yes, and guess who they were both for?
They were both after two feisty women. So, oh, Wes, hey Wes, my darling. So during this whole podcast tonight, you can ask any questions. So I'll wait for the questions to roll in. While the questions are rolling in, we can go down some rabbit holes. So obviously, don't worry, Lo. I won't embarrass you. I know you wouldn't embarrass me, honey. You can ask any question you want.
You can't embarrass a demon.
Just you leave my demon out this, my red hair out this. So that picking up the other night, on Tuesday night, I was talking about haunted places across the world. And as I was saying, there is so many that we don't really speak about, to be fair. And there's a couple.
Yeah, that's why.
What?
That's because we've got enough over here. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, Friday night is no pants.
It is in my house.
Do you know, William? It's true what you said.
You know, from here down, I'm naked, you know. I'm naked. You can't see it, but it's there.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
I don't know who's going to be first in my DMs, Viv or Jeremy York.
we won't say anything, but Lois is always on the bed, so you never know what she's wearing.
Listen, you PK, I'm going to hex you. As William says, and he quite rightly said, I think it was when you and Viv and Dan had the show last week, and William said, and it was so funny and it made me laugh all week, he says, you know it's a Friday night in here. And that was a good show. What are you saying, Lovey?
Good shows. We always have good shows.
We always do.
Friday night is let rip night.
Yep, it's just let's go. So, happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Varro this week. That's you, 8 years.
Yes, 8 years married, yeah.
And many more.
So we got past the itch, but no problem at all.
Yeah.
Mind you, been together 10 years, so there you go.
Oh, Jesus. I like this dirty talk. Here's a dirty word. Me and you.
Yeah. Whoa.
I do say it's a load of shite, William. Let's be fair. Be fair. So who's seen the You Ghostbusters movie? I haven't. I don't fancy it. I really, really don't fancy it. You went to see it with Linda, didn't you?
I'll tell you a joke about a bin, but it's full of rubbish.
Yes. What can I say about the new Ghostbusters? It's good, but they could have made 2 films out of it, which would have been, in my mind, better.
Yeah.
I'll try not to spoil, but if for no one who hasn't seen it, there is something that happens in the film that Winston Zedmore has been doing in the background which if it had been another film and it would have been Egon's granddaughter that did it, it would have made more sense. And people, when you see the film, you will understand exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I found myself, and I said this the other night, I found myself, I said it to Sharon Day last night, I found myself going back to retro TV, and I found myself watching like the reruns of Babylon 5 and Star Trek, the original remastered.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, for some reason, quite weirdly, recently I've been having flashes and watching things that I wouldn't normally watch, like Chuck Norris. For some reason, I woke up 2 weeks ago and just wanted to start watching Chuck Norris movies. Don't know why, but it was quite weird. So I started.
It's the meds.
Hairy chest.
A hairy chest, that's what it is.
That's the grand moustache. That's what it is.
No, what it is, I want to swing about like Chuck Norris, that's what it is. So I was watching Delta Force and I actually really liked it. And then suddenly I wanted to watch Babylon 5, so I started watching it. And then somehow William Shatner came into my head and I started watching Star Trek. That means you want to fight, Lois.
I'll tell you one to watch then, Farscape. I think that's far better than a lot of them.
You should go right back and watch Space 1999 and Blake 7, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where the scenery moves, that sort of stuff.
I never want to fight. Well,
there was a lady on there that had some nice boobies.
Oh my God. Brian, do you watch these programs or is it the women you see?
I just go goggle-eyed, don't I? So.
Hi, Lynn. Damn, we have to listen to someone singing on this podcast. Definitely no mine. My God, I can't sing.
Not Lois, yeah.
William Shatner, is he no from Canada? Am I wrong?
I don't know. California, isn't it?
That's where he lives now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where he lives.
Buck Rogers. I've never seen Buck Rogers. Yes, 19.
Haven't lived, girl. Well, we know that.
I know, I haven't. He is from Canada. Wes is saying, William Shatner. I think he's really, really good, actually. For an arrogant man, he's actually quite good.
I don't mind watching him do that Weird or What. So that's his latest thing, isn't it? So
yes.
Pretty good.
And I'll tell you where I seen him recently. Obviously, my partner, he's got history, subscribed to that history thing on Amazon. And I started watching Ancient Aliens. And he's on one of the episodes, Ancient Aliens, where they're sitting round the table because it's the guy with the hair.
That's because he slept with a green one once.
Yes.
And she had green boobies.
We were on about B movies the other night, and I happened to mention or remember who played in The Blob.
The Blob. My God, that's going back, isn't it?
It is, yeah, black and white, and it's been remastered. It has been digitalized, but probably the only reason why is because of the main star in it, because he never really made it past B movie status, which is surprising, given the star that's in it that takes leading role.
Ooh, who is it? Spill.
Steve McQueen.
Oh, he was great in The Great Escape.
Well, exactly, yeah. That's what most people know him for. But he did do some sci-fi and some B movies, and yeah, The Blob was one of them.
Wasn't The Blob Adele?
I've just seen that in the chat.
Wes.
Used to be.
Wes, we'll need to get you on Frighteners. Definitely. I love Wes. He's really, really interesting. Definitely. Um, I've, I mean, B movies. There's a lot of good B movies that I've watched on Amazon Prime, and I actually think that they're a lot better than some of the quality movies that you get nowadays.
Basically, it was simply special effects. They were, non-diploma, weren't they? But if they'd have put some
Mm.
money into it, they'd have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Although the Blob never was, even when they remade it, it was rubbish. But the thought was it could have been a good movie. That could have been. I think the most modern version of it was Slither. They
Mm.
brought it a bit, bit more like it because it were a particular. In fact, even though it were a slug, it were all right.
No.
A big slug. Yeah, just what you
Yeah,
want.
a big slug that crawled up plug hole, and she went, "Oh,
Oh, no,
it
thank you.
Attacking all
No,
the ladies in the neighbourhood. Yeah.
yeah, to attack me from inside out."
so, but there is a lot of good movies out there. There is actually on to the Gravenback. I think it's no this week coming. It's actually the week after. We're doing serial killers who inspired horror movies. Um, oh no, Wes, the human. No, don't even. No, just don't. You're
if
giving me
you
the
if you
heebie-jeebies.
if
Do
you
you
were
know?
part if you were part of Human Centipede, which segment
Oh,
would you be?
I'm not even answering that one because
Hopefully.
Oh, well,
that guy.
I'd be at front because I'm a giver, not a taker.
I'm so speechless. I can't even say anything. Human. The human. Oh my lord. Right. So the guy in the second one gives me the heebie-jeebies. That I can see it in my head now. No,
Yeah. She managed.
Williams.
Do you notice, Bryce? She managed to watch two.
Yeah.
No, I watched the second one because it was thingy. William says good film called How to Play with Pen and Cameras When You're Nervous. Leave me alone. Lynn says I saw that, Bill.
It's kind of
They're
take it.
laughing. Annette
Exactly.
says that's good to know, Bri. Oh my
No,
lord.
you play your cards right,
So,
love.
uh, do you know when I look at you two, I think Compo and Nora Batty. I can just imagine Lynn with Lynn Annette with the broom.
I bloody hope not. I hope not. Can't be
Oh,
spurring my advances.
You know how to make friends, don't you, Lois?
no, do you know what it was? It's the way Bri said that there that then
You-
I thought of
you-
Compo.
Yeah, I taught him everything he knows, though, didn't I? Same as Keith Lemon and all
Well,
that. Oosh.
oosh, they're laughing. At least we're keeping the chat laughing tonight, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. What do you think of some of the new paranormal movies that are coming out? Like they could be B movies, or they could be.
I haven't actually seen any new ones because they're all
I haven't
pants.
seen any paranormal ones for a while.
No. Some like I've said, I think some serials are good, such as Farscape. I think that were a lot better. There used to be one. Oh God, I used to stay up religiously because they only broadcast it about 3 o'clock in the morning, and that was ish similar to Farscape, but one of the main protagonists was like a vampire, but it was sci-fi at the same time. I wish I could remember the name on it. They were good. Really, really weird how some of these characters interacted. You know, like on Farscape, you've got that geezer that's got big teeth and like a skeleton type face.
Aye.
There were characters like that on it. Oh God, I wish I could. Anybody in chat knows what I'm talking about? Please say yes.
Aye. Please, MD.
I think
The William says the ninth gate was awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
Imaginary was good.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm waiting for Abigail, a girl that gets kidnapped and turns out to be a vampire they've adopted. Do you know what I
Yeah.
watched recently? And I actually should have watched it a while ago. Is the Ring. I like The Ring. I didn't
Yeah.
think I would, but I thought it was really, really good.
Well,
I'd say that.
I'm sure if you're at the back of the human caterpillar, you'd see the ring.
Got the original.
Are you mocking me tonight, the pen?
Would I do such a thing?
I don't know what you're talking about, like.
Lynn likes The Ring. No fear is here. Hey, Rab.
No, I think the last thing I saw, the last film I saw was it The Red Door? Was that part of the Sinister?
Mm-hmm.
No, Insidious, wasn't it? The Red Door. That was the last one I saw.
Aye.
Yeah.
It was all right, but nothing spectacular.
You know, I like actually. A lot of people don't rate him, but I do. I like Australian horrors. Me, Babadook were fantastic. I thought Babadook were brilliant.
Well, I think Australia, because their film market's not as big, so they put a bit more effort in, don't they?
Well, yeah, possibly.
Know what I actually discovered recently? Talking about B movies, I've got a gentleman on my Facebook called Craig Ahern's, and he does like film and all that. And a lot of the movies that I've been watching in B movies is directed by him, and he's got some sort of like involvement in it. But it was like really, really good, and I thought, holy God! And I'll tell you a good set of movies to watch. Don't get me wrong; they're really, really messed up, but they're really, really good. And it's a thing called VHS, and it's like made like basically small movies made. It's really, really messed up, but it's really, really good.
Weren't that a remake of that Super 8?
No. It was. It's basically, the way to describe it is, it's people trying to get a hold of this tape, and it's like made up of really screwed up, short films. Basically, like, here's an example. One of them, it's where three guys go out for a night out and they meet ladies, and one of them turns into a vampire. And it's like, it's just, it's dead screwed. It's really, really screwed up, but it's really, really good.
I
Wes?
I like weird stuff like manga. I think manga's fantastic. It's fantastic animation. The Studio Ghibli is one thing, but they romanticize and one thing another. It's good, but manga is, that's hardcore.
I've never ever seen it. Wes says, I could never drink out a well after The Ring. I can understand why. Wes, Insidious was good. Australian actors are mostly ex-cons.
Well, most of Australia is ex-cons, but there you go.
If you want to talk like that, so is America.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Nettie says Constantine 2 isn't far of coming out. Hi, Sarah Louise. Noreen, he's been involved in some good movies. He has. William says, give me the old Hammer horrors anytime with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee.
Yeah, listen, I've got a little story about that. Hammer House of Horror. I remember once I was sat, I got house to myself, so I get settled in me orange nylon pants, and I'm watching, and every now and again, because I got back window to back of me, and I kept hearing this rustling at window, and I'm watching vampire episode. I'm thinking, what the bloody hell's that? So I'm starting to get a little bit worried, and then I hears it again, and I hears it again, and I thought, I'm trying to work out in my head what it is, because curtains are shut, and I'm thinking, oh, I remember now. We've got a little bush that's growing upside a window. It must be that. It's a bit breezy. It must be that rattling window, and it were in middle of window this time. It rattled in middle of window. I'm thinking, oh shit, it's not that. So I plucked up courage and I grabbed all the curtains. I'm thinking, right, I'm going to yank these curtains up in a minute. I yanked them up, and there were a bloody owl, a big tawny owl on windowsill. And of course, it opens its wings. I shit myself.
Did you think it was Mothman?
Oh, I thought it was a vampire. I really did.
But in fact, I never did this last night or tonight, so I just want to put, when you say Mothman, it's just come into my head. My thoughts are with everyone in Baltimore, with the bridge obviously collapsing. And the only reason why I've remembered to say that is because you said Mothman, because have you read about the idiots that are saying Mothman was involved in Baltimore?
Was not
Yeah.
seen.
No,
If
no.
Mothman was seen,
that-
there's a lot more reports of it. But yeah,
Oh, it's
It's
terrible.
resurfaced, though, because of that, it's resurfaced in Mexico, which is where it's
Uh-huh.
originated from. So,
It's terrible. Nettie says, I like all films except the ones that start with a handyman walking in. I think you're watching the wrong type of movies there, Nettie.
he's watching Mr. Bates.
I think she's talking about the 70s adult films.
Yeah.
yeah. Robert says, yeah, Net's I like the ones. Hi, Rita.
Hello.
Since there's more of these, if there's any questions you want to ask to me, Bri, or Ian, please feel free. No
Yeah.
holds bar. Oh,
I don't mind.
no
You
holds
can ask
bar.
me.
Ask anything you like.
There she
Have
goes.
you
She tempts fate with a fatal sentence.
Yep. Noreen says, I had a bat in my bathroom and nearly died when the bathroom door and it started flapping around. Needless to say, I ran back out. Funny
Yeah.
enough, Noreen,
Have you
I
ever
had one in my house.
Have you ever
On you go,
seen the
Brian.
one-eyed monster, Ian?
Eh?
Have you ever seen the one-eyed monster?
What the? I don't even want to ask. I take that back.
Only in the mirror, Brian.
You wouldn't have seen
No,
it. You wouldn't have seen it, Lois. No, probably not.
no, I don't even want to know.
Hey, lads, I thought there was always a bat in your house.
I myself,
Well, you
I
said
know
one.
where you're getting at.
Blame
I know where
that
you're
one.
getting at. But yeah, and I've seen Brian Sloan in the toe. That's the first person I've ever heard calling you Brian. So funny.
Right on.
Lynn says, if you ever get a chance to play a part in a horror movie, what film would it be and what character? I personally, mine would be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah,
That's
I'd,
you, yeah.
my first horror movie. What character would I go? I would probably go the first chick that was in the 1974 one where she escapes him. That would be me.
I think there's two really, isn't there, for me? There's Beetlejuice and there's Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent film, that Jeepers Creepers. And
I
even two. Normally they cock up, don't they? You know, when they make a remake or they do a sequel, they usually
Yes.
cook it up. But
Uh-huh.
that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I think I would have to be Pinhead out of Hellraiser.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, I do have one of the boxes off the set, so
Yeah.
Ah,
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars, definitely.
Yeah.
Star
I
Trek.
think it's a shame.
When I get my office finished, you'll get to see my 2 lightsabers.
Yes. It's a shame that they did it back ways round because he wanted to wait while special effects were good enough. And he got to third, I think it was third, weren't it, Ian? Before he made a film. And then he's actually had to go backwards. So what you see these days,
His main reasoning, apart from special effects, was the fact that there was a lot of storytelling beforehand, and he wanted to start when he knew the films would be a success.
yes.
Which he was right, because straight away there was action.
Yeah, 72, was it, Thurston? 72?
77.
77.
I know that because I was 7 when I went to see it.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, you're over the hill now.
Well, if he's over the hill, I'm in box.
Yeah. Rita says, I have to go to the basement. Eric says, I caught 2 bats last year. Hey, Nicola. Hey, love. Beetlejuice, yes. Jeepers Creepers, Lynn says, is a proper scary movie. I didn't think it was. Pinhead frightens me in that chatter, man. William says, that's nothing. I knocked off 2 wickets last week. I must admit, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't find horror movies as scary anymore.
Especially with Demon. Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Jeepers Creepers, I really did like that movie. I really did like that movie. I thought it was really, really good. I've yet to see actually the used one of Jeepers Creepers. The U one that they made was aye.
I dare say it's going to be pants because, like I've said, they all seem to cock them up. There's a success. I mean, even series. What was that one in 70s? We forgotten the name already. In the Heat of the Night. I think that was it was a spin-off from that. Shepherd they called it, didn't they? Something Shepherd. And it weren't Bruce Willis, what they call him. Or was it Bruce Willis? Might have been. It was a series, and it was pretty good, first one, and then second one, it was a bloody comedy. They totally cocked it up.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you mean about when you're in the paranormal field, horror films seem to become more of a humorous thing to you because we seem to deal with the reality of such things. And I'll tell you what, growing up as a kid in a haunted house, you think a horror film would scare me, but I was more scared of Jaws.
Yes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, first one, definitely.
I used to go to sleep at night thinking the bloody shark was going to come in my bedroom.
But that's a perfect example, Ian, because 1, 2, but 3 were a total farce. They tried to do it 3D and it was shit.
Yeah.
Lynn says that Jaws frightened her as well. I find horror movies can be really silly now, definitely, Nicola. Sequel are never as good, I don't think. Believe it or not, I think that I've watched Star Troopers. Probably not get the name right. And that was really good. The first one was really good. The second one, I wasn't really keen on. But the third one, I thought was brilliant.
Yeah, I think they brought it back, didn't they, a little bit, and reined it
Aye.
in, and it was great. What's the one? Predator. Now that was
I love
surprising.
Predator.
That was really
that
surprising because I thought the second one were actually better than first, which is that's saying something for me because I wouldn't normally agree with that, but yeah, in that instance, it was pretty good.
Predator versus Alien was pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Another very surprising one that I was talking to Nettie about is Cowboys and Aliens. That's surprisingly good. I thought this is going to be
a lot of publicity.
I thought it was going to be rubbish, but it weren't. It actually made sense. It was all right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but there's somebody that's really just annoyed me. Nick the prick. everybody. Welcome, Nick the Prick. Hello, everyone. Just to make sure Lo lets you all speak as she likes the sound of her own voice. Here's some words for you, Nick. Robert says, I talk to my family, they scare the shit out of me sometimes. Nori says, what was that old film with the giant rabbits?
Oh, Christ, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Have I missed something?
I don't know. William says that Scooby-Doo gave him the shit. Gave him the shits.
You're not thinking of Land
Yeah,
of the
but Scooby-Doo
Giants.
never had a ghost in it.
Do you remember that one, Ian?
What's that?
The giant rabbits.
Land of the Giants.
The giant.
Land of the Giants.
Land of the Giants, there were some rabbits in that because there were a pet rabbit in a cage outside a doll's house that they were keeping.
Oh, yeah. That was a
little
TV
people.
series, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, it were.
I must admit, the other one that I don't like either, and I find it really creepy, is The House Have Eyes.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely
Why is
love
that creepy?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it's just creepy.
That would be your perfect community, Lois.
There's another one, very similar. Silent Hill. I like that.
Yeah.
I love Silent Hill. Silent
Yeah.
Hill was brilliant.
I
Do you
was
know, I played
all the games, yeah.
Yep, I played the video game and that scared the shit out of me.
Have you played Final Fantasy?
Yes.
No, I don't like Final Fantasy.
Originally, Final Fantasy was a video game.
I don't like.
You're no gamer, are you? You're an amateur.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I can remember when I used to sit and play the Sega Drive and the Nintendo when I used to play Mario Brothers and try to get to save the princess.
You
Final
can't be
He's got
old school
English.
gamers that played Grandstand. That's where we started.
Oh, right, is that what you call it? Sarah Louise says,
Beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep.
Donnie Darko. The Rabbit film was in the 70s. House and Haunted Hill, original and remakes. I didn't think that the original House on Haunted Hill was even good. You tell her, Ian. Hey, Rita, my side, don't side with him. Everybody on here is creepy. Hey,
Especially that one.
no me. Hi, Lauren. Noreen says it was part of the trilogy. Might have been Tales from the Crypt or something like that. There were some scary films. Annette says no good at games, could not even get through Donkey Kong. Absolutely amazing films, Eric. The chirps and the banging on the door.
I think, yeah. Donkey Kong. My God, I used to finish Sonic the Hedgehog in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Do you know what? See, my other half, Ian stopped calling me a gamer because I don't like Final Fantasy.
Awful. Yes, you're not.
What? Don't. He's agreeing with you.
Yeah,
because I don't like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, because you can't understand half of it. That's why.
No, I'll have you know. It's not that I don't understand it. It's just not my type of game.
Right. Well, I've got to say something here because I'm not a gamer. Yeah, I'm not a gamer whatsoever. But my two favourite, if I have to play a bloody video game, it would be Spyro.
Yes.
Dragon, yes.
And Crash.
Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
I love it too. Love it too. I've played Rayman. I used to like Rayman for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah.
That was a good game. I will take Inside anytime. How much did they pay you? I'll pay higher.
I have friends in high places.
Is that what you say? Is that what you think?
I know.
But do you know what I bought? was Tomb Raider. It came out the PlayStation 5, remastered. Still got the same graphics for the PlayStation where it was like the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, they went through a spate in 80s, 90s where they were turning loads of video games into films, and that's one of them. And I think Blade actually as well. There were an actual game came out, but it was way before the actual films, so it didn't go straight into it like a lot of others did. But there was a video game, and that for me again that went to a franchise, and there's just too many. There's too many.
Yeah, you're not a hardened gamer unless you've actually completed levels in Dragon's Lair. I think
Well, then I'm no gamer.
Yeah, I think most people didn't get past the first 5 minutes. That was a nightmare, that game.
Yeah. Did you find? If you've ever played Spyro, did you find loopholes in rocks? Were you
No.
into another level?
I actually found a loophole in Need for Speed. We was doing a drifting challenge, and I found a loophole that took me completely out of the game.
I've had that happen when I played Destiny. There's something's caught my eye now. You just carry on with it now. Did anybody remember the old Centipede game or Asteroid? Yes, I remember Asteroid. That was really, really good.
Star Wars, the arcade game.
What about Asteroid?
Well, what's the biggest, even to date? I do believe, I'm not 100%, but I believe that it is still the biggest grossing game of all time.
What's that? Resident Evil. I love the films. The films was really good. I liked it.
Space Invaders.
Yes.
Space Invaders.
Still going to this day. Good old classic.
Hey, Hellraiser, you need a strong stomach. This is true.
Yeah, but
hey, Wayne.
No, it's a piece of cake.
Gonna get you.
Not with that pen, you ain't.
Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City is pants.
Too many on there.
Wayne's bringing up pants again.
Yes. Something that Brian apparently doesn't wear, and Ian wears Calvin Klein's. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if I go back to the future, they'll think I'm Calvin Klein.
What if they were drunk? It's now virtual reality, and most never come out of its daily lives. I absolutely love the VR. You ever played the VR, boys?
No.
I played the VR when they had it up in Trocadero, and some of the new stuff is very scary because it's hard to tell whether you're actually there or you're at the game, which is quite. And that's funny because they made a film about that. Oh, what was it called?
Oh, Elysium. Was it Elysium?
Ah.
Oh, was it?
Yes, I think so.
Where it was like a bio electronic game system that went into your spine at the back.
Exactly. Well, yeah, you plugged it in. I'm sure it was Elysium.
And they didn't know if they were in the game or out of it.
Yeah.
That's, to be fair, the best, because I've always wanted to go to Chernobyl, right? Stephen done a really sweet thing for me, and it was really
to go there, but it's a bit late now.
Cheeky shite. He done a really sweet thing for me. And we got a VR, so he said to me when I came in from my work one night, I've got a surprise for you. And he put it on for me. and it was like giving you a tour of Chernobyl, and I thought that was amazing. That was me in my element. I was like, oh, look. And it was really, really good. And it was like virtual 3D. It was really, really good.
The guy I work with, his son's actually been there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well,
it's really freaky, apparently.
no, the only thing that I've experienced remotely like that is I once went into Asda and they were promoting these screens. And I stood in front of this screen, and all of a sudden, these butterflies shot out at screen, and they were flying right shop. I shit myself. I wonder what was happening.
Was you with Dynamo by any chance? He does things
Oh,
like
for
that.
God's sake. We've got Wayne telling us he wears Smith, and Beach. William wears Y fronts.
Yeah, that's
Um,
awesome. That one is, yeah.
Nettie says it's okay. Virtual reality in most never come out. Sorry, Wayne and Williams put me off. Wayne, I did Resident Evil VR and almost fell down the stairs. Oh my God, Wayne, stop talking about under. Eric says, I thought he bought you a ticket and was going to send you there. Cheeky arse. He says that's a good idea if you can hear the wee voice in the background. Annette says, in a bit there will be attachments to games you play, like in Red Dwarf. I loved Red Dwarf, that's a good TV series.
Hmm.
I like Craig Charles. I really do like Craig Charles.
He is funny.
Yeah, he's all right. He's all right, definitely.
He is. But yeah, it's Wayne says they already have a walk pad so you can physically move in VR. Oh wow, I didn't even know that, Wayne.
Yes, made up with all these balls that when you move, you can go in any direction, but you stay on the
Don't be
spot.
telling me things like that, Ian. Christ, you'll have one tomorrow now.
What's that? Talking to her about balls? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to mention a ball full of floors. Yeah, on the floor full of balls.
That's just the older yous get, really. I think VRs are brilliant, and it's not just with games. You don't need to just game on it. You can also see if you go on YouTube, and I discovered this, and you type in VR experiences. It's amazing what you find there, and I actually found one where you can be with lions, and I was in my element with that as well because I was like that. I just love animals and I love lions and tigers. So watching that experience, don't get me wrong, sometimes with VR, I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but you forget it's virtual reality, so you think there's something coming towards you. That happened to me the very first time I did it, and I came in home from my work, and Stephen had just got the VR, and he told me to sit down, and he put obviously the thing over my head. He gave me the two things to hold, and he's put on this experience, and it was like deep sea diving in a cage. So I'm feeling I'm in this cage. Now my phobia of deep water was quite like dead high, and I'm like, oh my God. So I'm sitting there and then I'm thinking to myself, this is not real. This is not real. This is not real. So it was going down, 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 down. So obviously the further it was going down, then Ian's pushing himself laughing because he's clearly done it and knows what's coming.
No, we were both laughing at the fact that Stephen gave you two things to put in your hands.
And over your head.
You pair of pricks.
Well, if he's got two, he might as well give them you both.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. So anyway, in the cage, going down the water. So the next thing you know, gets to this, is it like a shipwreck, isn't it? Or this sort of thing anyway. So this thing comes out of nowhere, the shark comes out of nowhere and it's circling, but you should have heard me. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, please, please, please. And then the thing came towards me and I really jumped across the back of the couch because I thought it was real and I was like, oh my god, put the blindfold on too. Robert, don't encourage them. Hey, Richard, how you doing? But oh my lord.
Were there any bricks attached to your ankles?
Indeed there was not.
Yeah, concrete slabs.
Concrete.
And a pure iron chain just to keep any demonic away.
Cheeky used to, cheeky. But I wouldn't have.
It would have been salt water as well.
Yes.
Oh my god. But it shows you how the VR can mess with your mind.
You see, that's why I went to it.
You haven't got one, yeah.
I went to it though. No, I've never experienced stuff like that. It's too disorientating for me. I'd end up falling over. I'd end up falling over and breaking something.
Aye, please don't. I wouldn't want to hear that anything's happened to you. Oh god.
Man, come on, let's be honest. That's why you were saying it, because in the hope that we did.
I mean, Wade's saying about he nearly fell down the stairs in playing reality. I've heard horror stories of people do even worse than that.
Oh yeah, I am actually going
I'm
through
thinking of you, Richard. Thinking of you. But it's so easy. You see the amount of people that fall into tellies, they smash tellies because they think that what they're seeing, they don't understand the concept of you're moving more forward towards the TV and you're breaking the TV.
I mean, in the early days of virtual reality, I remember going in when you used to have the gloves and everything, and in the virtual reality, I picked up a sword and I could actually feel it in my hands. That's how good it was, even back in the old days. And it was like really weird because I knew there was nothing in my hand in reality, but I could feel it. It was bizarre.
Yes, closest I've got to that is playing old ZX Spectrum with joystick, doing Daly Thompson decathlon.
Oh yeah, track and field.
Where he was like, Wayne's off because he's busy day tomorrow replacing an oven that Tamsin broke. Oh my god, Tamsin broke his oven today. Then Lena Lynn, no. See you later, lovely. Good luck. Robert says, wouldn't have one. I've got too many problems with reality. Oh god. So next week, guys, it's just me and Bri. We're having a bonding session because obviously me and Ian done a show ages ago when it was just us two. Well, me and Bri are going to do our show, so Ian's having an extra night off.
Yeah.
Lucky ducky.
I've just recovered from me and Lois being together. So good luck, Brian.
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to have to go down some rabbit trails now, don't
I? Ian will be in the chat probably watching.
Do you want me to send you some holy water, Brian?
Yes.
Cheeky pair of devils.
I'll send the tanker up.
Yeah. Might do a show from the church.
What are you like? Lynn says, remember the blow-up doll? I thought she said blow-up dolls there. Blow-up dolls at the fairs that were...
Dirty man.
Oh, dear.
3D cinema.
Yeah, I don't know what sort of fairs you went to, Lois, but...
You cheeky monkey.
Yeah,
Annette's laughing.
Yeah, if you got blow-up dolls at them, God help us.
Cheeky devil.
Were
So
they gimp suits involved?
I'm going to get you, mister.
That means she's got one, doesn't it, Ian?
Hey,
That means she's got one. Not denying it, is she?
yeah.
You're not giving me a chance to deny it. That's what it is.
Stephen!
It's all right, Nicola. It's fine. Save me.
Unfortunately, use the gag from the gimp suit, but there you go.
So next week, Monday, you have the guys for Aliens, that Wayne and Mark for the Dark Mirror show. On Tuesday in Simply Spooky, we will be talking about the Singapore experiment. Then Thursday, Nick's doing one of his specials, Super Outbreak in 1974. So I'm really, really looking forward to that one. So it will be busy. Don't Richard, don't encourage the boys. Oh wow.
It was you.
I think after this show tonight, I'm going to have a lie down in a dark room somewhere.
In your gimp suit.
Do you know? Do you know what? I can bloody see Smith and Jones next Friday. Dress as you want. Oh my lord, no!
Yeah.
Richard's going. Why not? Cause they don't need encouraging these pair. There's some pair.
Well, we didn't. You did, talking about blow-up dolls.
That was Lynn. I blame Lynn.
That was you misreading what Lynn had put.
But I've learnt a lot tonight. It's fun. Just don't swallow the ball. Don't swallow the ball.
That sounds to me like he's got one of them suits and all.
I'm beginning to wonder if he has. Lynn is laughing like mad. Listen, this is why I love these shows and why I love a Friday night. Friday night, everybody just kicks back and has a laugh. A fraudulent slip. That's what it was. I was thinking about a TV show I seen. That's what it was, Nettie.
Yeah. Fraudulent slip. We don't know what lingerie she wears.
Exactly.
But why not? Why the hell not? I've had to listen to what used to. Well, what one doesn't wear and what one's does.
We only answered the question, to be honest.
Oh. When I get off here tonight, I'll need a lie down in a dark room somewhere.
In your gimp suit, yeah, we know.
I'm not reading that comment because it'll get me shot and hung and drawn. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Richard, in Lois's world, it probably would be.
Oh, I'm going to kick your ass.
Noises, did you notice?
Yeah.
Oh, why? Honestly, a welder suit.
Yeah, that's definitely a 70s one, that is.
You've got it. So, yes, guys, please have a good weekend. Stay safe. And please don't get up to anything too bad.
Yeah, I hope you weren't going to say nothing you would, because that puts everything on the table then.
Don't follow
Shut up, you cheeky devils. Night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.